use the war.
Hey guys, here's Comment back with another Super Robot Wars 30 video here. So let's go ahead and look at this real quick. And so Gridman's gotta get 7 more kills before this other mission to show up. And there's the Earth Sphere front right here. And I think this is just for money purposes, but yeah, let's do it anyway. Combat detector in the Gamma sector. That's the frontmost Earth sphere defense line. Combat in that sector has to be with the wall glue. Strike cruiser get to the combat zone post hash. We will assist in intercepting the Woogaloo. The Earth Sphere front. Where the devil are those reinforcements? Great man. Uso. Amuro. You. Jonah, maybe. Ikaruga. Then a Thursday. That's that right? This is the EFF Autonomous Proctor Track Cruiser. We're here to assist. Track Cruise. I have never heard of them. Whatever. They can take care of this. The fleet is retreating. He's just dumping this whole mess on us. Well, we have to do this without him. But be careful with that one. It's most likely the commander. Ooh. What an odd pack of primitives. All different shapes and sizes. And the formation is a mess. And yet it is almost beautiful in a way. I only came here to kill time, but this may have just turned into a real Sakuraka. Interesting. Whoa! What is going on? Alright. Let's have to do part first. And alright. Zuzaku. Great man. Uso Dona. Uh, thirty, 30, 27, 27. Oops. Okay. Does Char have to get to Ace to get a new weapon? I mean, a new mech or something? Alright, let's do this. Alright, come on. Alright, alright. Whoa! Come on! Amuro. Let's finish it off first. Ouch. Suzaku. Alright, Kurosaki. Whoa! Alright, do best entertain me. I want to savor a beautiful, intensive Shikara. I can't believe that I actually finished off the Majestic Prince in 2 days. It's pretty crazy. I think I have to watch the movie now. Alright, now let's take care of you. Oh, come on. A bullseye. Alright. I think that's it. Housekeeping. No, I'll just use this. There. A mercy. Intuition charge. Alright, 42. Not bad for primitive creatures. I've chosen a whole lot of you as my Lamatas. Lamatas. All Woogaloo units have been destroyed. I'm sure this one feature isn't the end. You're right, this sector will see more combat with the Woogaloo. Well done, Recruits. I will take care of it from here. So many. Yeah, after making us do all the work. We may have to return to this sector to clean it up regularly. Alright. We've received the official orders from EFF headquarters. We are to investigate the mere on Mars. Orders from on high. Sadly, we are not autonomous enough to simply pull those off. I'm sure it's a grave emergency. The Drakkars will now head directly to the mirror, to Trononicus. We can only go for that, huh? Okay. Can I at least do some upgrade? Unison word. The sheep are restored to full at the start of in addition, units on board will not lose any morale. At the start, restored to the directors. Okay. Alright, let's do it. And in the end, the EFF Press sends us off to Mars anyway. For supposedly independent combat units, we have got a real lack of independence going on here. Save the complaints for later. The situation is serious this time. Hey, I'm not really complaining. So a massive structure landed in the Marshall Sea, huh? I heard the local Federation forces attempted to make contact. We'll probably hear about that in the briefing. This will be recognized as an operation in the mirror to run the kiss. As you have already heard, a massive structure has appeared in the Marshall Sea. Based on recent events, Federation Command believes this to be an alien city ship. They up and moved an entire city to Mars? I wonder if they brought some housewarming cookies. Quiet, you two. Local forces sent a scout team to investigate. They were shot down after meeting violent resistance. So much for hoping for cookie. Why haven't the main EFF forces on Mars moved against them? Unfortunately, they operate under an independent chain of command. As long as the aliens don't initiate any aggression, the local forces are going to continue monitoring the situation. But why? Are they lazy or something? Most Martian residents migrated to Mars 20 years ago during the Grand Settlement. Development outpaced the local government's ability to keep the peace, and entire regions fell into lawlessness. Federation forces have demonstrated remarkable unwillingness to risk their lives addressing the issue. I hate to say it, but that's just how it is. Armors might be considered antiques on Earth, but they're still a common sight on Mars, especially in the hands of robbers and bandits. armors are old. They predate Mobile Suit and Mazinga Z, if you can believe that. Apparently, they're based on relics from ancient Martian ruins. Wait, is Dan of Thursday what I think it is? So basically, the local troops can't be bothered to get off the couch and they call us in. Put simply, yes, that said, they are willing to assist in diversionary efforts. Then let's get in there and curb storm those interstellar chumps. Our first order of business is to attempt to make contact with the aliens. Once we ascertain their reasons for coming to our solar system, we might be able to open up the diplomatic relations between them and the Federation. Yeah, until we know their objectives, we need to avoid sparking an all-out war. I just hope we can become friends. We can't ignore the fact that they shot our scouts down, however. It won't be perfect, but we have also developed a translator for their language based on intercepted communications. Apparently, they are from a star system they call Pentagona, and their weapons are referred to as heavy metals. Heavy metals from Pentagona, huh? Whatever happens, we'll just have to take things as they come. Oh, Dappa is coming! Contact the Pentagona. Local Martian forces have successfully lured away the aliens in the vicinity. Ma'am, it's thanks to them that we have managed to get this close. With that said, it's hard to believe that such a massive city is an interstellar vessel. Look at the size of the statue. I wonder if it was made in the image of their ruler. Look at that status. If it represented their ruler, they probably operate under a different system of government than we do. An alien squadron is emerging from the city and approaching. I don't like these heavy metals, especially the shield. Those are heavy metals. I take that. Even after the other forces were led away, they still had these many troops in reserve. We should consider this the tip of the iceberg. If they're coming from another star system, I don't doubt that they brought enough firepower to defend themselves. The heavy metal squadron is moving to attack. You are up, Commander Mitsuba. I'm a representative of the Earth Federation, the organizing body of this star system's inhabitants. Visitors from Pentagona, please respond. Oh, they understand our speech today. That was from the pilot of the Golden Heavy Metal. Looks like communications is on the table, unlike with the Woogaloo. This is Commander Mitsuba Great Valley of the Dread Cruiser Earth Federation Autonomous Corps. We mean you no harm. We ask you that you see hostility so that we may open a dialogue and understand your goals in our star system. You seek a dialogue. Consider this the statement of the Poseidon forces then. This is hostility, so we have no intention of fighting you. Silence, fool. To try Paris upon sweet. Sanction of the great and powerful owner Poseidon is to commit an unforgivable sin. I think we might have reached one of their tables, Mitsuba. No, I don't think so. Their way of thinking is likely not that this is similar to our own. That was just an excuse to justify attacking us, which means Poseidon forces intended to use force of arms to achieve their aims. The stage has been set for war, just as Lord is how Juwaza commanded. Now to turn his fleet into a war stone before checking in on the Emperor. Commander Mitsuba, right, we need to gather as much intel as possible for the battles to come. All ships, advance. We're landing in the city. Prioritize the scouting and intel we're gathering as the situation permits. All units, prepare to launch. Uh, I don't even have to. Alright, let's go. So it comes to this. Don't attack the Yuma, not yet. Attention, Poseidon Forces Commander. We have no intent of using force. Cease hostilities immediately. We can still negotiate. Negotiate with peace. They're forcing our hand, Captain. Unfortunately, this is exactly what they want. Based on how they're reacting, I'm pretty sure this was inevitable. Very well, all units, you are authorized to engage. Prioritize intel collection on the Poseidon forces to the best of your ability. Operation time is 5 minutes. After that, we are withdrawing. Oh baby, time to see what makes these alien weapons tick. Careful, those heavy metals seem to have excellent speed and mobility. And it looks like long-range optical weaponry has limited effectiveness against them. Oh, ready to fight, are you? Allow me to introduce myself then. My name is Nain Mohan. As a member of Poseidon's Extra 13, the Emperor has granted me the honor of piloting this engine. You dare to defile his sweet sanctity. You will have ample time to reflect upon your foolishness as you depart this mortal coil. So we have 6 turns. And that was supposed to show up and finish her off, so I guess I have to react fast. Might as well. Well, howdy friends, let me give you a warm welcome to the solar system. Now that that's out of the way, hurry up and go home. The solar system is a scary place. Alright, that's a good lead. Accelerate. Ikaruga is still really, really powerful for some reason. Alright, let's see when is Daba showing up. Hey, nice. +1, 10 more percent of damage. That's pretty nice. Alright. I've never fought anyone as fierce or well equipped as them. Is the Empire fully aware of what they are capable of? Captain, a ship is approaching the area at high speed. Reinforcement? No, man. They're not ours. I don't think they're Poseidon's neither. I get that the plan was to smash our way into the suite. But this is way crazier than I was expecting. There you go. You sure you want to do this, Daba? Positive. We may be in a different star system, but this is the golden opportunity. We can figure out a way back to Pentagona after we take out Poseidon. Just be careful, Daba. They're stretching around in ball buds, so they are definitely top of the hops. Elgam. So Dabamiro has decided to show himself, has he? What's going on here? Can't say for sure, but that white heavy metal doesn't seem like a friend of the Poseidon people. I hate to have to do this, but I will use the locals as a diversion. You can do it, Daba. How could you? Poseidon! What the? Where am I? Within the river between dream and reality, I have been waiting for your arrival down my road. Opener Poseidon. Now then, there is no one to bother us. Let us talk. Talk? You destroyed every dynasty on every planet in Pentagona. You killed my parents and left the Yama clan in ruins. Why? What drives you to do to such a tyrannical tyrannical end? I merely obey Pentagona's natural order. What's natural about eradicating entire races? Who would agree to such twisted logic? Before I unified them, the people of Pentagona were a scattered patchwork of endlessly warring tribes. But they knew peace too. A transient peace, a fleeting. What can come of such a thing? We, the people of Pentagona, were given a fortress, a home among the stars. But nothing was learned from the universe teachings. Dynasties on every planet have squabbled for power since time immemorial. To know the history of Pentagona world is to know the unending desecration of its holy name. I'm but a child of God sent to bring order to the world through trials divine. Is that how you justify your word of murder and violence? My hand has been forced by foolish subjects such as yourselves. So you crush the innocent underfoot and then insult their intelligence. Pentagona is kept alive into divine trial. My regime existed to strengthen the hearts and minds of people. Only true citizens who overcome such trials will know the better tomorrow. Was coming to this star system part of your trial? Does the better tomorrow lie at the end of all this? It does indeed. You fail to understand, young one, a shame. Now allow me to unmake your mind. Daba, Daba, get a hold of yourself, Daba. Lilith, was I out cold? You got all quiet all of a sudden when we got close to the Poseidon statue. You didn't respond for about 5 seconds. 5 seconds. I guess time behaves differently in that space I was in. I have found you now, Talamairu. Gabla. When will you learn to take a hint? Now what, Taba? Well, the mission partially accomplished. Let's withdraw for now. You can run, Taba. Hiding, however, will prove significantly less effective. I never gave you orders to launch, Gabla. But with this best shoe in call, I now have a role to play that transcends chain of command. Why? Did you notice how Talamairu attempted to harm the statue? If that is not an unforgivable act, what is? The more you run your mouth, the less seriously I take you. In any case, today's foes are far tougher than any we have faced yet. You are looking to get ahead. Winning the day here would be a step in the right direction. Understood. My road will remain my primary target, however. Carol, get back. Fighting in that thing is suicide. What are you trying to pull, Daba? You're gonna get caught in the crossfire. Up until now, I have been the one getting you and Amy in trouble. This time I'm getting myself caught in the crossfire. Oh, Daba, please just make sure you come back in one piece. I made sure to seal off the area around Elgam's cockpit, so you're good to go underwater. Appreciate it, Carol. I'll pick you up when the coast is clear. Stay in one piece until then. I'm not dying, not until Poseidon is defeated. Looks like the white heavy metal is here to fight Poseidon. They don't seem to be too concerned about us. Probably best to just leave them to their business then. The blue heavy metal that showed up as reinforcement seems to be targeting it too, though. Poseidon comes to invade another star system, and yet he refers to himself as the child of God. What should I do? So now it's turn 2. Lady Nay was right. The opportunities for advancement here are out of this world. I harbor no ill will to the people of this star system, but if pummeling a field of fun will win me a medal or two, so be it. Alright, hold on. What is the objective again? And okay, so I would rather want to finish off all of them. 29, 30. $4K, 1,000. Alright, let's keep going. Bullseye. Come on. Excuse me. Holy moly, what level are you? 33. I do want to wait a little bit. I left home, ended up in Mizon, and now I'm in an alien world. I wonder where life's going to lead me next. Battle. It's okay, Lilith. I have something tangible to hold on to now. Old nerd, Poseidon. You won't get away with it. Here's where your pathetic way off the Mizon. Only to wash up here. Fancy that. And you left the boonies of Goma just to fail your way to the top of Poseidon's goon squad. Silence! Joining the army is the perfectly reasonable way for a man to find his way in the world. Speedy, too. I'm not interested in riding rails as someone else had put down for me. So stick to your rails and stop following me around. Gablet. Alright, turn 3. I guess I have to speed things up here. We still don't understand what they're after, but things are really escalating towards war. If we want to avoid that, we have to get as much intel as possible. Wall. Correct. You can't lose this the bad too. Shoe. Not now. Lose that heavy metal and you lose your way up in the world, huh? I didn't realize how petty your motivations were, Gabba. Silence, Gabba. You walk a low and savage path, while I walk a high and noble one. It will forever elude your understanding. Remember this, payback will be mine. I guess he's going to keep chasing you, even in this star system. This meaningless excursion is bound to sow uncertainty within the ranks. The Emperor's flight of fancy over the past few years have thrown Pentagona into chaos. But for Lord, it has provided an opportunity. There are two more to go. Level 30, level 30, level 30. Oh gosh. How many turns? 6 turn, and we have 3 turns to go. Reno, you can go ahead and analyze. The thing is, I don't want you killed. Uh, uh, Flash. Alright, it's your turn. Just in case. You made it to this star system too, Seven Myros. Luck is just on my side, I guess. And now that I found you, it's all but run out. Not quite, I'm not dying here. Not with Potato right in front of me. Curses. How dare you they make me look the fool as the Empire watches. I managed to accomplish the most important part of my mission at least, that the rest is up to the Lord. Whoa, that shiny metal went for the gold and got tarnished. That's embarrassing. Speak for yourself. Okay, let's wrap things up here. Oh my gosh, look at all the robos. If we keep up with this up, we're just gonna wear ourselves out. Might as well fly the white flag at that point. All units withdraw. Rendezvous at the specific waypoint. Also, white heavy metal, can you hear me? Are you talking to me? If you're fighting Poseidon, we would prefer to have you on our side. Captain, is this really the time to be recruiting and an alien, no less? It is my firm belief that we met each other here for a reason. More importantly, we need information. Any help you can provide would be enormously appreciated. If she is speaking from her heart, I can trust her. Taba, if this ends up involving me in something inescapably greater than myself, I will just see how far it takes me. Understood. I will follow your directions. Thank you. See you at the rendezvous point. First, you just charge straight in. How about don't? What if you go crazy again? I'll never hand over my heart or Pentagona's freedom ever again. Take a good look at Poseidon. There will always be people ready to oppose you. Ooh. Nasty. He's really done it now. All units, withdraw. Poseidon, I'll be back. Your insolence knows no bounds. That was my rule. But that is precisely what makes you fit to be my arch nemesis. Right, so that was my role. Was it? That's right. Alright. So I have this straight. You and your ferry arrived not from the maritime city's fleet, but instead came to our solar system from Pentagona, an area in deep space from our perspective. Correct. I can't even hazard a guess as to where Pentagona is in relation to this star system. However, we are members of an organization opposed to Poseidon's actions, fighters in a rebel army. After suffering a loss to the tyrannical partner Poseidon, we amassed our strength in the bid to overthrow that monster. Our pursuit led us to this star system. 7 miles. We found your friend. Taba. Hey, Kale, I'm glad you're here. Listen, man, I get it. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, sure, but these folks are freaking aliens. seems like you might want to keep your guard up, is all I'm saying. What does it matter which planet we were born on? I trust the captain here. They are just like us. If they see someone trying to deprive others of their freedom and happiness, they fight. If you think so, Deba, I'm sure you're right. The vote of confidence is appreciated. Deba, just make sure I don't see you and Deba again unnecessarily intimate. You got it? Certainly. Enough, aim. Is there any way to treat the other who are going to be looking after us from now on? What? That's where we're at. Google is about to breathe its last. There's no way we're traveling in that thing. Besides, we're going to need all the help we can get in the fight against Poseidon. Well, having grub and a place to crash is definitely gonna help a bunch with the whole let's not die screaming in the fireball thing. Wait a second, we don't have anywhere to go. I bet the captain just wants to use us as free labor. We are an independent unit dedicated to fighting anyone who threatens the peace. We'll welcome your assistance in the battles to come, but you are free to accept or decline as you wish. We both seek Poseidon's defeat, so we will be more than willing to assist you on that front. I figured that you were gonna throw us in the brig, but you know how to convince a guy, lady. Allow me to introduce myself. Name is Mirau Gaio. I'm Beba's bestest bud and his bestest mechanic to boot. Canaria aim it's just the way it looked between me and Deba. Just the look. Just the way. What look? Don't make a girl say it out loud, will ya? Of course. A slightly one-sided relationship from the look of it. I'm Lilith's Ball. And the survivor of the Miari. The Miari species of native to Pentagona, but they are a vanishing rare sight these days. The hometown has the same. If you wish to rule, revel with the very. Deba and Lilith became friends during our journey, so something tells me he's gonna rule the kingdom someday. And as I have said, I'm not interested. Buddy, honestly, the only reason we're here is because you keep us going. And if you decided we're going with these people, that's fine by me. There aren't many of you. Were you fighting against Poseidon all by yourself? The rebellion was pretty huge at one point, not so much anymore though. We had one more member with us when we made a run for it. Are you serious going to bring her up, Kale? She decided we couldn't win and ditched us, remember? Deba. It's okay, Lilith. I don't have time to get sentimental here. I have made up my mind. I'm going with the drag crew. Yep, that was a great day, Hardy. Alright. Watch it, Tamaki. And she's totally giving us the death glare. So drag cruise is bringing aliens on board, huh? We've got lots of heroes, cutting-edge machines, and a top-secret warship, but quite a squadron we are building, huh? Accepting aliens without blinking an eye. As always, I'm amazed at how tolerant this place is. What do you mean? We have got people from all walks of life, all striving towards the same goal. I would say our tolerance is a strength. Heck yeah, that's why a wanderer like you can always call this place home. Yeah, you're right. Yes, I will roll out the welcome mat for alien hunt then. Dang, Daba, you are even popular with the guys now. Haha, hey, a welcome is a welcome. You showed us some serious guts back at the statue. Honestly, it gave me the shivers. Thanks, I appreciate it. Thanks, huh? We may be from different worlds, but the words we use are the same. Knowing that, I'm sure we'll be able to make this work. Right, wherever we ever end up, I have made up my mind. Hodner, Poseidon wiped out the Yama clan and rules over Pentagona with an iron fist. But not for long, if I have anything to say about it. not to butt in, but how did you end up in our solar system? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, right, I forgot to explain that part. We came here with a third star. Huh, come again? It's an artificial satellite in Pentagona world that Poseidon granted extraterritorial jurisdiction to. Thanks for reporting in about battle with Poseidon. So about Daba's crew, when it comes to who is in the drag race, you're in charge. There are no exceptions. Thank you, sir. In that case, we'll keep them on board as members of the drag crew. Let's also continue looking into this. Star I saw mentioned in the report. According to Daba and the others, it's located just outside the Earth sphere. So we're dealing with Crete, home base of Poseidon forces, the Thar Star, which exists outside Poseidon's control. Something tells me you're going to run into other test officers from Pentagona world. Has there been any movement from Poseidon forces? Nothing major. Based on what's in your report, however, a confrontation seems inevitable. Once they gather the bare minimum of intel, they will likely move to secure supply lines. We can count on the Martian garrison, so a full military restructuring may be in order. And that's going to negatively impact the Operation Thunderbolt. Operation Thunderbolts, sir? The plan is strike against the Woogaloo frontline bases in the asteroid belt. I'll leave the decision to participate up to you. But you may become mandatory depending on how the situation develops. However, until that comes to pass, you may deploy the Dracos as you see fit. Understood, sir. The Earth has been dragged into a new conflict with the Poseidon forces. Thankfully, the Dracos now has new members ready to lend their strength to the cause. By bringing fighters like them into the fold, peace will be within our grasp once more. As for what happens after that, well... Alright. But the thing is Mark II going to is gonna carry over the upgrade from the L-Gam? I'll just do it anyway. Alright, oh my god. When are you gonna get the high new? Alright, so yeah, that's very much it guys for today's video, and hope you enjoyed what you see today, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.